There's nothing like the resounding click of a Hardy Perfect. That's because this is nothing like a Hardy Perfect. Welcome back to JS, WeBuyFishingTackle.com. I just want to take a moment of your very busy day to look at reels that are nearly Hardy. What does that mean? Well, if you look at these from a distance, you'll be saying, oh, he's got a Salmon St. George there, he's got a Hardy Perfect with a white handle there, and he's got a Hardy Silex there. Well, wrong, wrong, wrong. But what this is a small collection of 3 Hardy pattern reels, one made by Young's, one made by Dingley, and one made by somebody. These are less money than the Hardy equivalents, but they're actually less common, so they should be worth more money. What do I talk of? Well, look at this. This is a Wallace Watson Silex type casting reel. Now, Mr. G. Wallace Watson from Hexham in Newcastle patented this reel in 1918. Lots of rim controls, lots of other controls, loads going on. And it's basically a spinning reel where on your big rod you would cast a Devon minnow or something similar, wind them in, because the bail arm reel hadn't been invented at that time. This ran for about 5 years, then it was upgraded with another model and another model, so there's a few in the series to collect. The problem I had with this was I took off the drum. Big mistake. It was quite easy to get the drum off. It's a nightmare to get it back in. So if you look at how many controls, inner and outer brake blocks, levers it's got on it, I've only been fiddling with this now for about 4 days and I still can't get the drum on. But I'm going to make it work at some point. It's something to do with putting your tongue on the left hand side of your mouth and doing something. That's actually a rare reel. It was bought for less than a Silex. It'll probably sell for less than a Silex, but it's rarer than a Silex, so it kind of doesn't make any sense. So that's a good thing. If we look here, you say, oh, that's a Hardy Salmon St. George. It's a 2-piece reel. It has a spool, it has a frame. Lovely check. No, it's not. This is stamped inside D for Dingley, Walter Dingley, ex-Hardy reel maker. So this is probably around the 1920s. It's stamped on the back, the Caledonia. Alex Martin was the retailer. What a great looking reel. You'll buy this probably just over £100. It's got age, it's got quality, it's got condition all going for it. All original, slightly filed on the front of the foot, which is common to fit into a modern reel seat. So that was done by design, if you like, by probably the first owner. That's a nice thing with dark lead finish. And this here, to all intents and purposes, you say that's a Hardy Perfect. It's a 3-part reel, has a winding plate, has a frame, has a drum or spool, has a locking screw. Exactly the same as a Perfect. It has a rim tension regulator, but it's not. Probably made by J.W. Young's. Super quality reel. Retailed by one of the Scottish makers. Again, way less than a Perfect in retail value, way less to buy, but it's more rare. So 3 great reels. Collecting on a budget can be good fun. If you know what you're doing, always go for condition, always go for quality, and then with the 2 of them together, you will have demand when it comes to sell it again. If you have anything similar, either Hardys, could be Farlows, could be anything, Alcocks, give me a ring on the 07548 871 985. Always like and share the videos, and give me a buzz with a list of what you got, and let's talk tackle.